So why our brain is so lazy and don't want to focus on a particular task, like for example reading a book? So it is because of the evolution of the brain. Our brain have been evolved to be lazy, and it have been evolved to save all calories, and it had been evolved because of the tendency. It has been evolved to save the calories. So yeah, to understand that, we have to go back in the time when our ancestors live in the forest. So at that time, their primary focus is to save ourselves from the predators and to collect the food, and yeah, and to spread the generation. So these are the two to three things that were the most important things. So the basic tendency of our ancestors was to make us alive. So that's why our fear and amygdala is very active, and we have a fear. We have a lot of fear in our brain. So yeah, that's why it is active a lot. And the second thing is to gather the food. And it is also the most important thing in our life to be able to eat. I mean, it is important to save our body. It is very important to make us body working. And the third most important thing is to spread the generations. And that's why the stimulation of that particular feeling is very high. So these were the three most tendency of our brain. And at that particular time, there was nothing like money, fame, property. There was nothing like this. There were only two, three things. There were only two, three things I told you about. So I mean, I don't want to work on something which takes our conscious effort a lot, and it is because of the evolution of the brain. It had been evolved to focus on that three things, and mostly so. Yeah, whenever we try to focus on a particular task which have not been evolved in our brain, so it always denies to focus. It always denies to focus a lot on a particular thing because it takes your energy. It is taking your energy, and by reading a book, you have to lose a lot of calories of your brain. I mean, for reading a book, you have to use a lot of calories, and our brain don't want that because it have to do a lot of tasks. I mean, it have to do a lot of another task. I told you, it have to do a lot of tasks. I mean, for example, our heart rate, our blood pressure, our sugar, and billions of neurons, trillions of cells, and I mean, there are trillions of things happening in our brain. So it have to manage all of the things. So that's why it's always denies. I mean, it always denies a task which is taking our focus a lot. So yeah, this is why our brain is basically lazy and it don't want to focus on something. So it is the basic tendency of our brain which we get from our ancestors, and our brain had been evolved like this. So thank you very much guys for watching this video. I will meet you in a new video. Bye bye.